Here. A couple weeks ago, our school suffered a great loss, the loss of Michael Copland, track coach, father of Mrs. McGinnis, and husband to Mrs. Copland, and also a very dear friend of mine. Right now, all of us as a community may be suffering from the grief and loss of Mr. Copland, or maybe someone close to you. So while the wellness team was meeting about what to put in this week's Wellness Wednesday, it came up that I feel that it's beneficial to all of us if we just did some tapping on loss and grief and whomever you may have lost. If you're a member of the track team and you are mourning the loss of Mr. Copland, or you just knew Mr. Copland from holding practices on the 5th floor, 4th floor, 3rd floor, having everyone run throughout the building. So I just wanted to do a video on tapping for grief and loss. So make sure your hands are clean, most importantly, and then just right now, just check in with yourself. What are you feeling and where are you feeling that feeling? So I'll use myself. I am feeling sadness. I feel sadness in my heart. My heart is broken. My heart is broken for the loss of my friend, and also my heart is broken for the grief that my friends and family are suffering right now. So I feel that in my heart and my chest, and it's a sadness of probably about an 8 or a 9. So it's pretty high. Okay, so hopefully we'll lower that with some tapping. So we're going to tap on the side of our hand. Even though I've suffered this loss and I'm feeling sad, and I can feel that sadness in my heart and my chest, I deeply and completely accept myself with this feeling. Even though I'm really suffering, my heart is broken for my friends and family. I feel such sadness in my heart. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though our school community has suffered a great loss, or maybe you're grieving a loss for yourself and you're feeling that sadness in your chest, or your heart is broken from your loss, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Eyebrow. I'm feeling such sadness in my heart. I'm feeling such sadness in my heart. My heart is broken. I'm feeling such sadness in my heart. I'm not sure what to do with all this sadness. I just know that I'm feeling sad. Under the arm, and I'm not sure what to do with this sadness. I don't know how to be a good friend to my friends who are suffering. Sometimes I'm not sure how to help my family who might be suffering just like me. I just know that I'm feeling sad. Sometimes that sadness overwhelms me. Sometimes I get angry at my sadness, and I get angry at the person who passed for leaving too soon. Sometimes I get angry at God for taking this person from me. I accept myself with all these feelings, with all this sadness, with all this anger, and with all this grief. I accept myself with all these feelings, with all this grief, and with all this anger. Now I just ask you to take a breath and release. Ladies and gentlemen, tapping is a great tool to accept those feelings and not run away from them, and not numb them, and not feel them. Okay, so if you're still feeling a little bit of sadness or grief, do the video again. And most importantly, if you are feeling sad and angry and you need someone to talk to, it is so important that you reach out to your guidance counselor or a faculty or staff member with whom you trust. Reach out to Wellness Wednesday. Reach out to a friend or parent if you're feeling great sadness. And from on a personal note, rest in peace, my good friend, Michael Copland. I miss you, I love you, and I promise to do the best I can to take care of your family.